Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mewn Trading. You know what was awesome? I just recorded an entire video and realized I wasn't recording it. So here's take number 2. I get to talk for another 10 minutes and repeat myself and probably fuck it up again. But here we go. Welcome back. If you guys have watched my videos, you know I'm a member of this David Tech community. It's algo trading bots, no emotion. I highly suggest it. Again, listen, I'm not tech support, okay? Am I telling you everything works 100% perfectly as soon as you sign up? It should. Sometimes it doesn't. People have issues. I'm not tech support. Okay, don't yell at me. All right. This is stuff I use. I'm a member just like the rest of you. Okay, but I firmly believe that this is the best way to trade. It takes away all emotion. If you see my last couple of videos, I go over bots that I think you should use. I go over the emotional side of it. So go back, watch those videos, and then come back here. Firstly, we're going to quickly look at the corn here, the Bitcoin. And I'm a little bit worried, not going to lie. We were in this nice uptrend on the 4-hour, which we recently broke, kind of backtested as resistance. And we currently have this uptrend here. But one thing you'll notice down here, that what is it called, guys? If you have higher highs on the price and lower highs on, say, the RSI, what is that called? Going once, going twice? You're right, all of you. That is bearish divergence. So I expect a bit of a correction here. If this holds, that's nice. I'd like to get back above 96K or 106K. And yeah, and we can break back above this. If this support here breaks, I kind of expect about $96,000. Okay, it's kind of thin air up here, so I expect a back test of this support. So we'll see what happens. Again, if you're using bots, you shouldn't care. It doesn't matter, up or down, doesn't matter, right? So let's get into it. So I just want to showcase kind of a challenge I'm doing, and again, I made a video of like 8 or 9 bots that I think you should use. There's several more that I'm using that I didn't mention. One of them, for example, is Near, which now again, this chart doesn't look that good. Like this first half of this looks like dog shit, but it uses the same strategy as the ARB. A lot of trades in it. So I just started that where this yellow line is 2 wins, 3 losses. So this is another one that on the back test, if I bring up the back test here, is pretty profitable. And sorry guys, if this is too fast. So this is the ARB one. I just named it test for now. But we're sitting at about 7,400%. I think this is from January 1st. So it is profitable. Again, here's something I want to state. If you start a bot, okay, it's not going to take a trade as soon as you start it. Okay, some of these bots take like 1 or 2 trades a month, right? Again, you got to go through the settings. Not everything is cookie cutter. It's done for you. You're going to get rich tomorrow. That's not how it works. You got to put some work into this, right? You got to take your time, pick the right bots. Again, I made a video about it. Put money in that you can afford to lose. Okay, it's still sort of a gamble, right? Not everything's guaranteed. And it's all about timing too. So I'm going to show you an example. So a couple months ago, I put quite a significant amount of money in ARB. So this is the first 100 trades of ARB, okay, from January 1st. And if we go back here, this is the next several trades. So far, overall, we've had, I got to update this, it's 148 trades, 54 losses. I just added this loss here that we just had, okay? But if we go back to here, you'll notice one thing. Mostly it's, you know, you're winning more than you are losing. You have 2 losses in a row here and there. But if you go down this stretch here, I put in a significant amount of money right here, okay, guys? And I think I had like 3 wins and 12 losses or something like that. It was a shit show. I lost like 90% of the money I put in, which was not pennies, okay? I put in a decent chunk, and that hurt. But had I left it, okay, let it do its thing, we would be where we are now and up 385,000% compounded. Okay, this is assuming you go all in every trade, 11x leverage, compound everything. So again, even if you go on a losing streak, if the bot is profitable, you just got to let it do its thing. Just ignore it, emotionless. Again, use money, use a percentage, use leverage that you can work with, and just let it do its thing, okay? So that's the, we're going to keep this in mind, the R bot, okay? Another thing I mentioned, I had about 8 copy traders. So BLOFIN, if you don't have a BLOFIN account, there's a link down below. Don't forget to sign up under me. That'd be great. But if you go to BLOFIN, you go to copy trading here, and you can look me up, search Mewn Trading. I'm currently the ranked 1 trader on BLOFIN for bot traders. Not for overall traders. This guy's up 700%. Jesus. But for bot traders, there's only 5 of us, or 7 of us. Okay, so it's not a big deal. But you can click me. Right now I have 3 copy traders. I deleted everybody because not everybody signed up properly. Okay, and you can see my performance here. I put in $50. I'm up 91. Okay, not a lot of money, but you can see my copiers. They put in, you know, $400, $300. Which I want to talk about for a second here. when you go, if you want to copy me, shout out to my buddy Kevin here. You have to select bot trading on the settings for the deposit. And on the advanced settings under me, you got to click copy existing bots. If you don't do that, it's not going to take any trades when I trade. You're just going to have money sitting there doing nothing. And that's what most people who signed up under me didn't do, which is why I deleted them. And hopefully you guys sign back up. So screenshot that. You got to do that. Okay. And Kevin asked me, he's the guy, hope you don't mind, Kevin, but he's the guy who put on a couple $100 here, $400. And he said, do you have skin in the game too? Because he saw, you could see it. It's open source here. He saw I only put $50 in. And this is where we come to now. So the thing about this ARB, okay, this thing's a killer. Like, look at this fucking thing. Look at this graph. That's disgusting. Again, this percentage here is not accurate. This does not calculate compounding properly. Okay. As we just saw, we're up 385,000% since January 1st of this year. Okay. Assuming all in every trade, right? So I have this bot going in like 5 different spots, which is great when it wins. It sucks when it loses because I lose in 5 different spots, right? So for example, we go over to one of my exchanges here, and this is a R bot on, is it 11x? Yeah, it's 11x leverage at 50%. And again, I started with $60 on August or April 20th. Okay. Not even 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. I started with $60, 50%, 11x, and you can see my trades. Okay. And they're slowly, that was a $3 win. That was a weird one. Slowly gaining more and more until now. It's a $30, $40 loss, $50 loss, $40 win, yada, yada. Until the loss we just had, minus $71. Okay. And we're sitting on the account right now of that at $300. Here's my position history. You can see it, right? And that's just the R bot. Now I have other trading bots that, we can go over in another video. Some of them are winners, some of them are losers. No big deal. So I have money in the game. We start with a low amount. And then if we go on my main account here, where are we here? Let's do this one. Trading bots. If we go down to ARB right here, as you can see right now, we're currently up 582%. Same thing. We started at $60. This one is all in. So 100% at 7x leverage. At its peak, I was up 781. That's not it. That's a different one. 781% on the ARB bot, right? And this is started on April 6th, I believe. Yeah, started these on April 6th. You can see right here. So in 2 months, literally 2 months to the day, 7x leverage, 100% of my account. Starting at $60, we're up $400. Okay? Again, time in the market. And let's be honest, you want to avoid bullshit like this. You want to avoid entering when it goes on a loss streak. You can't predict that. There's no way to predict that. But these are something that you have to consider. Like, it's, again, you're not going to get rich tomorrow. So come to my challenge here. And Kevin's like, I'm putting, $400 or $500 in. Like, do you have any at risk? And as you can see, I do, but I started with a low amount and I've made money. So I said, you know what? You're right. It's fair. It's only fair. So here's what I did on Thursday. I set up this one here. Okay. I put in $716 American, which is about $1,000 Canadian. As you can see, I set it up on the 29th, Thursday. It's only taken 3 trades. And we're currently up 8%. And I'm going to leave this. This is going to be my weekly video update. Every Sunday, I'm going to update this specifically, this specific strategy, because I have a goal in mind. Okay, $1,000. What can we do with $1,000? Well, if I come over to this Excel sheet, you can see I started with $716. We currently have that. We're up 57, 8%. And my goal is $91,133. Now, you could say, well, why you want $91,000? Well, I mean, if you know how to read, you can see this up here, car. Now, what car? It costs $91,000 Canadian? Well, maybe just like, what if I get this? Now, this is without add-ons and everything, but this is my goal, okay? So I threw in $1,000, and my goal is at some point by the end of the year, hopefully be able to afford this in cash, okay? Is it realistic? Who knows? I might lose it all. I don't know. I'm actually thinking, guys, of being safer for this account because, $1,000 is $1,000. I'm thinking once I hit 100% profit, I might just take my initial $700 out and leave the profit in. This way it's wipe my hands of it, and then you're just playing with the casino money. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking of doing. This is what I'm going to update my video on every week. So I have money in the game. I'm taking these trades. I'm using these bots just like everybody else. And it's, as you can see, not every bot is profitable. I'm down on some of these and I'm up on others, right? So it is what it is. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the video. Go to my copy trade. Follow me on BLOFIN if you want, if you don't have an account. Big shout out to David and Vlad and Will and all the boys out there using the site. And again, have patience, guys. This is still new. It's not even been a year. This has been up, and it's working for me, and hopefully it works for you. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tick the little bell. Love you all, and peace.